Hello, so I'm going to be doing a bit of a different flavour of video this time around. I have signed up to an MMA charity match and I want to see if ChatGPT can help me in the next 4 months prepare and get ready for it. If you want to join me on the journey, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button and all that lovely fan-tastic stuff, because the next 4 months is going to be a bit of a slog. So I signed up to a charity MMA match, and probably against my better judgment to be honest, and I need to really get on top of my feed, get on top of the nutrition, the training, everything else kind of involved in an MMA match as well, and I'm going to use ChatGPT to really help me along in the journey. Now I am planning on putting out weekly vlogs onto the channel of kind of my journey and progress and everything through. I'm also going to be using ChatGPT for different other aspects of my life as well, to see if it can really help me out in other areas of my life. But right now, for the next 4 months, my main focus is making sure I am as ready as possible for this charity MMA match, and I want to see what ChatGPT suggests to me in terms of nutrition, training, everything like that. I am going to be doing specific MMA training in a class, so that's not covered by ChatGPT. However, everything else is, and I'm sure there is going to be a lot more to this than just the nutrition and training side of things alone as well. So it's going to be an interesting 4 months. It's going to be a bit of a journey all the way through, so I really hope you do kind of stay with me and we'll see how we progress. Like I said, I'm going to be doing lots of other different videos in terms of ChatGPT. Can it help me with my life and everything as well, because it is at a point now where ChatGPT is not just a kind of AI search engine. It can help you with every aspect of your life, and I want to see if it can help me, just kind of normal person, day-to-day working life, family, all the rest of it. I just want to see if we can really start utilizing AI to really start improving all of our lives. I think this is going to be quite a test for it the next 4 months, a test for myself as well for the next 4 months. But I think if I kind of hand over as much control as I possibly can to ChatGPT and we go along with it, it's going to be interesting to see where I am. Okay then, here we are in ChatGPT, and I didn't want to just bore you with a load of typing, so as you can see here, I've typed out a load of stuff. Now you can go into a fair bit of detail with ChatGPT, and what ChatGPT actually does nowadays is actually remember you in the conversation, and I believe they've actually changed it slightly somewhat, where it actually remembers you across conversations. But everything related to this MMA match, I am going to keep in the same conversation, and I'm going to read through everything that I have written for ChatGPT, and then we are going to find out together exactly what it advises me to do. So ChatGPT, I am fighting in an MMA charity match in 4 months. I am a male, currently 105 kilograms, 5'8" tall. I need to drop to 95 kilograms by the time of the fight. Please give me detailed nutrition and training plan for the gym / outside. Please no MMA fight training, as I'm doing this specifically. I will be checking in each week, so I am happy for things to change weekly. I am happy to eat mostly the same thing, combined with lots of vegetables and leafy greens. Please could you also tell me how much water I need to consume whilst taking 5 grams of creatine each day also. Well, actually, I'd take out the also. I've already done it. So we're going to find out together exactly what it advises me to do for the next kind of week or so. And I'm going to be changing this, or be doing a update video every single week, just to see if anything has changed as I check in with ChatGPT, and we go from there. So straight away it has come up with water and creatine. So obviously creatine does absorb water, it really kind of retains the water, so already you need to be drinking a lot more water anyway with the creatine. But thinking about actually how much training I'm going to be doing, I wanted to ask the question just how much I should be drinking. So 4.2 to 5.2 litres a day, so that's a fairly big amount of water through the day. Electrolytes as well, I may need to put a bit of salt or something in some of those, because actually consuming more and more water obviously is going to start reducing the amount of salt in your body. We're aiming for about a 500 to 700 calorie deficit a day to hit your weight whilst keeping strength, so that sounds kind of perfect for me. So calories 2,300 to 2,500 calories a day, which is kind of spot on. 210 to 230 grams of protein each day, 65 to 75 grams of fat, and then carbs is just kind of the rest, to be honest. So I do need to kind of really look at here, making sure I'm consuming enough protein, because I don't want to be dropping my muscle mass. I just want to really be getting a lot fitter. So meal one is breakfast. Obviously we've got 4 egg whites, 2 whole eggs scrambled with spinach and mushrooms, 60 grams of oats cooked with water, topped with 1 scoop of whey protein, blueberries, and then a black coffee or a green tea. Meal 2, we've got Greek yogurt, 15 grams of almond butter, 1 medium apple. Meal 3 is some chicken breasts, some vegetables, some brown rice and olive oil. And then meal 4 is a little banana and a little scoop of protein, so a little pre-training snack. Dinner, so some beef, some turkey, some salmon, loads of salad, so it doesn't even give me a kind of weight limit here for salad. It just says a large mixed salad, so just chuck in as much as you can. Roasted sweet potato, I really like to see that because I am amazed. I think sweet potato is absolutely amazing, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then meal 6 is just a bit of unsweetened almond milk. So our training plan, I'm quite interested to see this. So we've had it split into 4 different days, which is a really good and manageable training plan, because that's one thing going to PTs and stuff and they put you on like a 5 or 6 day plan, and it's too much. I think 4 days is perfect, and it's kind of what I'm doing already, which is really good to see. So we have a upper push focus, so that's going to be your kind of chest, your shoulders and everything like that. Day 2 is all the lower bodies, your legs, calves, all that kind of stuff. Day 3 is an upper pull, which is a really nice kind of split between them here, so that will be all your back and everything. And then day 4 is a bit of an all over, which is a really good thing to see, because actually when it comes to fighting and MMA, I know that a lot of strength comes from your core, and this is covering a lot of core work in here as well, with the kind of the plank, with the deadlift and everything like that. So lots of good variation here. Going out onto conditioning days, so this can be just a bit of interval training. So this is a 30-minute sprint, or 30-minute sprint, 30-second sprint with a 90-second walk, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, so that's really good to see. And then day 6 is just a steady kind of state of cardio. I will probably change this one to another kind of interval day, but what I'll do is make sure I have a day of rest somewhere in between all of this. And then day 7 is rest anyway, a bit of walking and everything like that. So weekly adjustments, this is what we're going to be changing. And next week, they're already kind of giving me next week's, but I want to just kind of keep it here at the minute and just make sure I am getting this down. My biggest challenge is going to be dropping 10 kilos worth of weight healthily within 4 months time. I think it's definitely doable. I've already increased all my cardio and everything, and ChatGPT has really come up with some really good kind of training plans and everything here. I'm going to ask it, is there anything else you can recommend me to do for the first week to really get myself into it? So just be interesting, just to kind of really ask ChatGPT, can it give me kind of a bit of advice, a bit of an idea of kind of outside of the gym, outside of training and everything like that, and just kind of really kind of start changing kind of my mindset and everything as well. This is just, it's so useful using ChatGPT, because you can just keep asking it questions like this, and I think it's going to be a massive help for the next 4 months. So it's just come up with lots of different kind of ideas here, making sure that I get enough sleep, making sure that I fill up on lots of vegetables and fiber and everything like that. So this is a really good one. So I've never heard of NEAT before, but there's non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So thermogenesis is where you increase your body temperature and make sure that your body is just constantly burning calories through the day. So that's a really nice thing to kind of see in there. I've already cut out a lot of this stuff here, which is really good to see. This is something I gotta get better at, because I absolutely go ham in the gym sometimes, and just the next day or two are just absolutely agony. But this is a really good thing to see. So an optional 5 minutes after training, I just have a burner, which is a really good kind of way to just, again, increase your metabolism and just get that burn going for the next kind of couple of hours. I will probably be doing either bike sprints or the row. I hate burpees. I absolutely hate them with a passion. I'm probably going to go for the row and the bike sprints and see how I go. I hope you've enjoyed the video then, folks, and everything that ChatGPT has suggested. Like I said right at the start, I'm going to be doing weekly vlogs here of every kind of progress I'm getting through, not just of kind of training, but all my food and stuff as well. Like I said, I'm also going to be doing other videos with ChatGPT. Can it help me in other aspects of my life, do certain things and all the rest of it? So if you are interested to see if and how AI can actually improve your life and improve your kind of productivity, then hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that share button, all that lovely fan-dooby-tastic stuff. And like I said, I hope you join me in the journey.